Daf Yomi tracking Sanhedrin, page 73a, part 2, with the word gufa, meaning concerning the matter itself, is taught in a Braitam. Binain lo es chaveroishu tov bena or chaya goraso or listin boin olav shu chayav latzilo tamid loma lo samad damriacha v'chal mihacha nafka mihasu nafka Avedas gufa minayin tamid loima v'ashevois. From where is it derived that if one sees another drowning in a river, or being dragged away by a wild animal, or being attacked by bandits, he is obligated to save him? The verse states, "You shall not stand idly by the blood of another." Leviticus 19:16. The Gemara asks about this derivation, but is this really derived from here? It is derived from here, meaning a different verse, as is taught. The Torah teaches that one must return lost property to its rightful owner, but from where is it derived that one must help his neighbor who may suffer loss of his body or his health? The verse states, "And you shall restore it to him." V'hashevato lo. V'hashevato lo. Deuteronomy 22 verse 2, which can also read as, "And you shall restore him." V'hashevato, saving his body. Consequently, there should be no need of an additional verse. You shall stand idly by the blood of another. Okay. Imehasam havamina hanimili benafshi al mitrach gara agare emalok mashmalan. One answers, if this halacha were derived only from here, I would say that this matter applies only to saving the person in danger by himself, meaning that he himself must come to his neighbor's rescue if he can, as is the halacha with regard to returning a lost item. But to trouble himself and hire workers for this purpose, one might say that he's not obligated, just as he is not obligated to hire workers to recover another's lost item. Therefore, the verse, "Do not stand by the blood of another," teaches that he must even hire workers, and he transgresses the prohibition if he does not do so. Okay? Tanu Rabbanan. Sages Tanu Achar Echad Rodif Achar Chaver Achar Echad Zachar Echad Navras Echad Chav Meses Benson Echad Chav Kresis Matzil Rasam Nafshe Amana Kohen Gadol V'Yushu V'Chlutze Kohen Hadit Ein Matzil Rasam Nafshe. The sages taught yet another brayta on the topic of a pursuer. One who pursues another to kill him, or pursues a male to sodomize him, or pursues a betrothed woman to rape her, or pursues a woman who was forbidden to him by prohibition, the violation of which renders him liable to receive a court-imposed death penalty, or pursues a woman who was forbidden to him by a prohibition, the violation of which renders him liable to receive karad. All these people are to be saved at the cost of the life of the transgressor. But with regard to a widow who is being pursued by a high priest, or a divorcee, or a woman who has performed chalitza, who is being pursued by an ordinary priest, they're not saved at the cost of the rapist's life, because these unions are subject only to a mere prohibition. Na nevda ba avera ein matziloso yesh la moshia ein matziloso menafshem. Rabbi Yehuda Omer af omeras chanichalo. Furthermore, if a sin had already been committed with the betrothed young woman, she is not saved at the cost of the rapist's life. In addition, if there is one to save her, meaning if there is another way to save the betrothed young woman that does not involve killing the rapist, she is not saved at the cost of his life. Yehuda says also, if the betrothed young woman says to those who came to rescue her, "Let the rapist be," she is saying that this so that he should not kill her, and therefore the rapist is not killed. Minarabili, how do you know these things? Amrakra ma'ula na'arado sasid lavar, and narachet mavis. Nar zezachor. Nara zenara murasum. Chet, Edu Chavi Kresis. Maves, Elu chayvet misas bezin. The Gemara asks, from where are these matters derived? The Gemara answers. The verse states that you shall do nothing to the young woman. The young woman has committed no sin worthy of death. Deuteronomy 22:26. The word is read as a young woman, na'ara, but it is written as young man, nar. Nar, as is written, this is an allusion to sodomy. Na'ara, as it is read, this is a betrothed young woman. Sin, these are women who are forbidden to him by prohibition, the violation of which renders him liable to receive correct death. These are women who are forbidden to him by a prohibition, the violation of which renders him liable to receive court-imposed death penalty. Kohani lamali tzrichi dikra rachman nar dikasav rachman nar mishun delav orche aval nar asarim lo. The Gemara asks, why do I need all these different cases? Why does it not suffice to offer one example from which all the others can be derived? The Gemara answers, these cases are all necessary, as had the merciful one written only nar to teach the halakha with regard to sodomy. One might say that this victim alone is saved at the court of his attacker's life, because it is not his way to engage in intercourse with a man, so that he would suffer excessive embarrassment and pain were he not saved. But a young woman whose natural way is to engage in intercourse with a man, one might say that her attacker may not be killed. Because of Rahman Mishum Deka Pagim La Avanar Loka Pagim Le. And had the merciful one wrote only Nara to teach the halakha concerning the betrothed woman, one might say that she alone is saved at the cost of her attacker's life, because he degrades her by taking her virginity, and she will be cheapened in the eyes of her betrothed. But a young woman who is not similarly degraded, one might say that his attacker may not be killed. Because of Rahman and had the merciful one wrote. Both of these